Good day, students. So today we are going to discuss about classification of matter. We will tackle about pure substances, elements, and compounds. Pure substances. It consists of one kind of matter which cannot be separated by physical means. It has fixed and definite composition. Elements and compounds are pure substances. Here are the examples for elements: sodium, oxygen, sulfur, phosphorus, while compounds are alcohol, water, carbon dioxide. So again, ang pure substances ay binubuo lamang ng isang uri ng matter na hindi kayang paghiwalayin by physical means. So may dalawang kind ang pure substances, nandiyan ang elements and compounds. Elements. A pure substance which is made up of only one kind of atom. And there are three classifications of elements: metals, non-metal, and metalloids. Examples are carbon, nitrogen, hydrogen, gold, and silver. So if you are familiar with the table of elements, yun lang din. Andun lahat, nakalista ang lahat ng elements. So elements again ay pure substance na isa lang, made up of only one kind of atom. So let's discuss the three classification of elements. Number 1, metal. So metal is a good conductor of heat and electricity, has high density and melting point. Example, iron, sodium, and nickel. While non-metal are poor conductor of heat and electricity, has low melting point, low density, non-malleable. Example, fluorine, oxygen, iodine, and carbon. Metalloids possesses both the properties of metals and non-metals. Examples are boron, silicon, antimony. So here is the table of elements na nakaklasify na yung mga metals, metalloids, and non-metals. So lahat ng naka-highlight na red, yan ay lahat ay metals. Example, lithium, sodium, magnesium, calcium, potassium, ayan, lahat yan ay metals. While ito naman kulay yellow, ito ay mga metalloids. Example, boron, and silicon. And ito namang blue ay mga non-metals. Example ay hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, ayan, phosphorus, sulfur, and so on. Next is compounds. Compounds are made up of two or more elements which chemically combined in a definite ratio. So, ang difference lang nito sa element ay ito ay kinocompose ng two or more elements. So, kapag kinombine mo ang dalawang element, matatawag mo na tong compounds. So, may two kinds of compounds, acids and bases. So, here are the examples: NaOH, sodium hydroxide, MgO, magnesium oxide, NaCl, sodium chloride, and H2O, water. So, for this example, pinag-combine lang ang sodium and chloride. Kaya siya naging compound. Kasi it is made up of two elements. While this, dalawang hydrogen and isang oxygen. So, pinaghalo silang elements. So, this is a compound. Let's proceed sa acids and bases. Acids taste sour and form hydrogen ion when combined with water. So the examples are hydrochloric acid, HCl, sulfuric acid, H2SO4, hydrobromic acid, HBr, and hydroiodic, HI. So, kadalasan ng acids or karamihan ay taste sour or maasim. And when you look um, at the formula of the compounds, may mapapansin ka dyang H. Yan yung hydrogen ion. So, pag itong hydrogen ion daw ay combined with water, yan po ay acid. Like this, HCl, H2SO4, HBr, and HI. Next, bases. Ang bases naman usually taste bitter and form hydrogen hydroxide ion, OH minus. So when combined with water. So the examples are sodium hydroxide, NaOH, potassium hydroxide, KOH, and magnesium hydroxide, MgH2. So ang bases naman ay mapapait. And pag tiningnan mo yung chemical formula, meron dyang OH or yung hydroxide ion. So for this example, NaOH, may sodium and hydroxide. KOH, potassium and hydroxide. Magnesium and hydroxide. MgH2. So, introduce ko lang kayo sa pH scale. So, kapag ang pH level ay 7, it is neutral. Example of this is pure water. So, kapag ang pH level ay pababa, nagiging acid siya. For example, here, sa 1. Pag pH level ay 1, gastric acid. So, ang lemon juice naman, merong pH level na 2. So, meaning acid siya or acidic. Pag naman 7 and above, yun naman ay basic. Or ito yung mga taste bitter or may OH na hydrogen oxide. So, examples are hand soap, baking soda, ammonia, bleach, egg. Ayan. So, different levels of pH. So, here are the examples of compounds and their chemical formula. So, in this column, these are the chemical names and these are for the formula and the common name. So, the chemical name, calcium hydroxide or CaOH2. Ang common name niya ay lime water. So, since may OH siya, this is basic or base. Next is sodium chloride or NaCl, commonly known as table salt. Acetic acid, chemical name, and then the formula of it is CH2COOH, and the common name is vinegar. Sodium hydroxide, NaOH, common name lye. So this is another example of base. Then sucrose, C12H22O11, also known as sugar. Ammonia, NH3, common name is ammonia also. Then ethyl alcohol, C2H5OH, and the common name is alcohol. So that's it. I hope you learned something new today, and thank you for listening.